Hi, folks. Bob Holzhacker here, and my associate Spencer Rowe with Mercedes-Benz of Scarborough, Maine. Welcome to this week's episode of Car Chat. We have a fabulous new car for you, one we've been waiting for a while. This is actually sold, but it's the new all-electric EQS 580. It's unbelievable. Let's start with the front, Spencer.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the look and feel of this car, which is so Mercedes. You're not going to mistake it for another brand.
No, you couldn't. Very stylish.
Yeah.
Very stylish. We'll point out this is a new color for Mercedes-Benz. It's nautical blue metallic. Gorgeous design. You'll see this in a lot of electric vehicles, but we no longer have the need for any sort of grill
Right.
or air intake,
Yeah.
so it's a smooth and flush surface, but continuing Mercedes-Benz styling with their little stars in the grille. This is a 580 model, which is the all-wheel drive dual motor version, and with that you can get an AMG line, which is what this vehicle is, which includes a slightly sportier bumper design and trim, which I really think sets this vehicle
Yeah,
apart.
it really is nice. We had a couple of the EQS 450s in, which were nice.
Yeah.
It's a single motor, rear-wheel drive, but this is all there.
What do you-
6,000 pounds. This car is
it's a
going to be
big
great
vehicle.
in the snow.
What do you think of the wheels, Bob? It's
I
the
love
first time
these.
I've seen those in person, and that it's a new take on a multi-spoke wheel that Mercedes has done for a long
They're
time.
definitely not wheel covers. You can see right through them.
Oh, yeah.
Those are just terrific.
Yeah, it's a nice finish. This is a really interesting design from Mercedes. It's going to continue along their sedan lineup of EQ models. They call it the bow design here. So you can see if you look at each end of the window frame, starting from the front to the rear of the vehicle, it is a singular flat line along the bottom and then a almost symmetrical arch from one end to the other.
Well, and the reason for that is not just looks. They want to get it as efficient as possible.
course.
350 miles of range, real world range, U.S. spec. So that's a really good amount of range on this car.
Considering the power and the weight, as you mentioned,
Yeah.
of the vehicle. It's a beautiful design. If you come around to the back of the car, they have the continuation of their front headlight LED system along the back. So you get this nice sweeping LED tail light all the way around. I like how they've, kind of matched the front and rear design cues. I think it's pretty sharp.
Really looks fabulous. But we're about to show you inside the car what is really special about this car. It's not meant to be minimalist. You have some electric cars out that are pretty minimalist. This is all Mercedes. It's the bells and whistles and comfort and technology that a Mercedes buyer would want. Just like the gas version of the S-Class. So this is called the Hyperscreen, 56 inches wide.
You look at that dashboard, the screen runs from the instrument cluster for the driver all the way across the center to the passenger, where they can actually interact with the screen. They can use those systems. It's really, really cool. One other thing I think is worth mentioning, Bob, is I like their use of new materials. If you look across the top of the door panel, you see it's not a suede, it's not a leather. It kind of gives an air of, new kind of modern
New and
interior.
modern. It certainly reminds me of a new aircraft interior. That's the feeling I get. And, of course, in first class in your own little sleeping pod.
Right.
So-
You're in your own little bubble here. And
Why
of
don't we
course,
open up the back?
You get the rear seats. This being our S-Class based EQ model, you can expect a very large space, lots of room, lots of
Yeah.
headroom and legroom in the vehicle. And as we talked about before, it's the 580. It's a highly coveted vehicle. You can't really find these right now for
So for
sale.
people that are current S-Class owners, you think your cabin is quiet now. Wait till you get in this version of the S-Class, which is all electric. There's no combustion engine. It is serene and quiet. You can really enjoy the sound system, the Burmester sound system. It really is unbelievable.
Yeah.
So this car will charge in 20 minutes on the 440-volt fast chargers, which are becoming more and more available. That's from 10% up to 80% of charge. while you're doing that, there's a great button that really speaks to me. It's called nap mode, and it'll cool the car for you. It'll recline your seat, and it also will dim the lights, turn on blue lighting. And this is a crazy thing. I love this story. The Mercedes-Benz folks hired a nature audiologist in Germany to go out in the forest and record forest sounds to be used during nap mode.
I hope they're relaxing forest sounds, not the sound of an impending attack
No,
from
no,
any
no
sort of
one's no animals no animals were harmed during the recording.
in the making of this audio. Understood.
And
Good.
Then you set the alarm, and the ambient noise comes up a little bit. The birds get more active. The idea is waking you up without shocking you, and you'll be ready to get on your way. That's just a neat, fun feature.
Who would have thought Mercedes-Benz would be incorporating themselves into that part of your life? But that is very interesting.
So this isn't meant to be an all-encompassing technical review by any means, just some thoughts on the car. It is visually stunning. It's a large car. It's a long car.
It is, isn't it?
And, it's just a fabulous car. So we're at Mercedes-Benz of Scarborough. Again, it's Bob Holzhacker and Spencer Rowe.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed.